Safaricom Sevens 2011, the next game coming up, Spain versus Belmont. Coming in to see the rugby at its best. Spain in the traditional red and black shirts, while Belmont in blue, full blue, playing their second game this afternoon, and it was a shocker for them in the morning, but I'm sure they have recovered.
Yes, indeed, and they have conscripted a few local players in the likes of Ben Nyambu and Dan Weku, Ken Mosetti as well, and that is the side. Gareth Williams, Howden, and the people to watch. Peter Sio had a good outing. Ata Malifa. It'll be interesting to see how James Walker has prepped them to take on the Spanish.
On the Spanish side, head coach Jose Antonio Ascianti keeps faith in Juan Rolls, Matias Tuera, Juan Cano, and Javier Jaron. These will be the key players for the Spanish side. Our referee, all the way from Hong Kong, Miss Wing Yi Lee, also known as Gabrielle Lee, has experience and is certainly one of the star attractions in this tournament, the Safaricom Sevens.
So it is Belmont in the blue strip with the start. Taylor Howden puts it high up. Has it gone 10? Doesn't seem to have drifted further. So he puts immediate pressure on his side. And Spain with a quick tap. We saw him in the action. Paco Lavino, and he's played it out to Juan Cano. Unable to control it eventually, Spain. So can Belmont recover and contest for a place in the main cup of the Safaricom Sevens, where there's all to play for, and the eventual winner will lift the legendary Robin Cahill Trophy in the 2011, the 16th edition of this tournament. A tournament that has grown in size and stature over the years, Herbert, and this year for the first time ever at the Nyayo National Stadium.
Yes, as we said, it is a tournament of first. It is the first time we're having a team from the USA here at the tournament, and it is Belmont representing America. But they had a shocker in the morning. I mean, the first game against Samoa. How many teams in the world would like to play Samoa as a beginning game in any tournament?
Well, Herbert, if their other alternate name was anything to go by, Belmont is otherwise known as the Tackling Cancer Tigers. And I'm sure that outing against Samoa will give them something to remember. But it is Spain. Incisive run by Martin Heredia. They swing it out wide, but Mosetti has managed to turn it over for Belmont. A bit of space on the outside. Has he got the gas? Alex Ross.
Break that.
Taylor Howden once again plays it to Nyambu. Mosetti. They swing it out wide, and they should have done better with that. Gareth Williams needed to have made the pass to hand.
Yes.
And he's put it into touch. I mean, that's a mistake that they look back at some point.
Yeah, a bit careless there when suddenly they had the momentum going their way, but needlessly now giving possession to Spain. And the Spanish Armada will be looking to break down this stubborn Belmont side. Still scores, no one yet to find the other side's chalk. So, Spain, what can they do?
Good drag Lavino with a good pass, and the pass then from Pablo Feio wasn't all that flash, but it's gone backwards, so they've recovered it. Javier Canosa, but the referee will have none of that. So far, no one seems to have broken the gain line on either side. They're just moving up and down the park. It needs players running in at pace and from depth.
The game hasn't picked up exactly. I mean, 3.5 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0. But Belmont suddenly having a better start than in the previous game. And can they? No, they can't.
And without a doubt, Alex Ross will feel that tackle. Huge tackle on him, knocked out into touch by Wenroll. Solid tackle ball and all. Excellent defending. Tackler was actually Javier Caron for Spain. So right now it's 0-0. Spain, remember, make guest appearances at various legs of the IRB 7 circuit, and this is definitely a build-up towards that. Advantage to Belmont short, taken quickly. Gareth Williams plays it to Taylor Howden, who's strong on his feet and knocks Juan Cano, who goes tumbling behind, but eventually it is Spain with the possession. In a bit of space this time, but the defending is solid from Belmont short. They move the ball well out, the Spanish. If they can recycle it the second time, there are holes in that Belmont shore defense, because a lot of players are still walking back. They've stepped, and that is the danger man, Paco Lavino, who sets up number 3, Javier Canosa. Canosa with an overhead pass, and Juan Cano, who started off the move, will finish it. So finally Spain have found the try line.
Yes, I mean, it has taken them almost 4 minutes to break the Belmont shore defense. I mean, there's been fierce tackling from both sides, but suddenly Spain find the space, and Juan Cano receiving an unselfish pass puts Spain ahead, and the conversion is certainly well and through between the sticks. It is Spain 7, Belmont shore 0. Juan Cano, the man there in our sides, opening the account for Spain in this game. Has taken them quite a while, over 5 minutes this first half. I mean, both teams have been very, very cautious and been strong defenders, but Spain certainly maybe a bit tad more experienced than their opponents, breaking the score.
Restart for Spain, but it's very well taken by the Belmont shore forwards. Mossetti. Better play by the side from the United States of America, but they have turned it over. And suddenly, in a bit of room, here is Pablo Feillo with a kick, and there's no one at home. Can he finish it off? Excellent try by the Spaniard. Pablo Feillo will stretch Spain's lead.
And it was a basic try, just kick over Mossetti, who was the last man in defense. Pablo Feillo beating him for pace, putting Spain further ahead with their second try. Suddenly it has become comfortable for Spain. They're seeing the spaces, they're breaking the Americans down and starting to pile up the scores. They do know that in their maiden appearance at the Safaricom Sevens, it would certainly do them well if they did reach the quarterfinals of this tournament, where they can actually start challenging for bigger things.
So at halftime, they struggled a little. Spain eventually seemed to have found their rhythm, and you can see the fans enjoying every minute of this match. It is Spain who have gone into the half leading 14 points to 0. Belmont shore have given a good account of themselves. It'll be interesting to see how the second half works out.
Well, the Spanish Armada getting the campaign off track. I mean, 12 points ahead in this game against Belmont shore. They did take time to break down the Americans, but once Juan Cano got them on the way, the points started coming through.
So the restart of the second half. It's high up in the air for Spain. Excellent kick. Reclaimed very well, and the pass out.
Back it up.
Spain on the attack. Nick Marshall gets himself very involved in a bit of space here. The kick has come through. It's close. Ken Mossetti eventually getting behind it, but it's Pablo Feillo who has been putting on the pressure incessantly for Spain. Huge tackle on Feyo. He actually stayed down after that tackle.
Yes, indeed, it was a big hit, but doesn't stop his teammates trying to get another 5-pointer, but the referee will call timeout for the injured player. He actually took a very, very big hit. And Miss Lee will certainly have something to say.
Be careful, I need a full arm tackle, not just soda.
Yes, it was on the tackle. Tackle somewhat unconventional. And you can see Pablo Feyo knocked it. The tackler have his arms running. A very close call there. Possibly lucky to stay on the field, Alex Ross, because that is a yellow card, a red card offense at times. And you can see the color, the fun, the support for Kenya in the crowd.
Certainly out here to enjoy themselves. That the Safaricom Sevens, the fans coming in. It is green. I mean, green seems to be the predominant color this afternoon. But there's a lot of red sprinkling as well. But green certainly is the favorite color for today. I wonder if it's a green day today or tomorrow, a red day. I mean, we shall see the fans. This is a carnival for them.
Indeed, I guess the colors we'll be seeing more of throughout the 2 days are green and red. Both colors on the Kenyan flag. And it is Spain on this instant who cross over for yet another try. Martin Heredia makes no mistake to stretch this lead and ensure that Belmont Shaw will not see anything close to a win in this match.
Yes, Martin Heredia opening his account, his first try of the tournament. Patiently, Spain have been very, very patient in this game, and suddenly they have started breaking down the Belmont Shaw, and Belmont Shaw levels of resistance are slowly but surely diminishing. The score, Spain 21, Belmont Shaw incidentally yet to score a try in this tournament at all.
Yes, this is the welcome they have received at the Safaricom Sevens. Possibly didn't think the competition would be this intense, but having done their background and research, they were aware that it would be no easy task. So Belmont Shaw trailing, but they are still in it. They are giving a fair challenge. It's just not, the bounce is not favoring them at the moment. And if they can get it together in terms of the finishing, they will definitely get points on the board. See consultations going on there between the big men, the likes of Howden and Mike Shee, Peter Seo. Flick to the back. Long pass out by Lavino. And there's a bit of space on the outside for the Spaniards. Ryan Leroux. He was very effective in Spain's first match.
I don't want to see a punch. Get back.
He's taken fast. Belmont Shaw are not back. Surely that is an advantage.
Guys, if you keep talking, it's a yellow card against you.
Clear call by the referee.
Mark here.
Lin Yi Lee made no mistake. No, I'll have no chat back from any of you. So the discipline has been enforced. The referee is firmly in control.
Yes, Miss Lee, very, very experienced referee. She was the center person in the 2009 Rugby World Cup Sevens Women's Final in Dubai. She certainly has been around. She has appeared in the IRB. She has appeared at the World Rugby Championship for the 15s ladies. And in Asia, she is a very, very well-known figure, officiating at the Asian Women's Sevens, the Asian Five Nevens, and the East Asian Games. Certainly, Miss Lee is experienced. And today, Spain versus Belmont Shaw, she's certainly in control.
Ken Mosetti finds support in the form of Lewis, but play is open. Spain have contested at the breakdown. They are wary legs out there in a bit of space. The kick hasn't come good. It went off his knee, or was it his hand? So it will be a scrum down, having been called as a knock-on.
Well, Ryan Leroux there, just unfortunate that his kick didn't work the way he would have loved it to be. But Spain, 3 tries, 3 conversions. Will not be a bit too worried at this point as the clock keeps ticking away, just under 4 minutes. Belmont Shaw struggling with this altitude, and the sun is showing no mercy.
But when I watch the Safaricom 7th, a departure from international 7 tournaments where you've got spectators in costumes and they're making more of a fanfare, is it something that you think the Kenyan crowd will embrace in times to come?
Certainly they have. I mean, I think it is just getting used to this new venue. Remember, we are as a new venue. So the fans need to come and assess the grounds, see how it goes, and I'm sure tomorrow we shall certainly see all sorts of costumes.
Well, it's all the pressure coming from Spain right now. Belmont Shaw scrambling to organize themselves. Good judge from Taylor Howden. And that tackle, the rack had been formed, but it's fine, says the referee. Spain have turned it over and racing for the try, Ryan Leroux. Well, he's been so crucial in this Spanish attack, Ryan Leroux.
Yeah, it all
Quite
began.
a finisher he is.
It all began with the reverse tackle there, and Ryan Leroux quick to pounce on that ball just to add to his account in this tournament. I think he stretches his account to 4 tries. I mean, we're going to see a lot of competition for the top try scorer at this tournament. We have a lot of players banging in the tries, and Ryan Leroux certainly is among those in contention for top try scorer.
Very well said, Herbert, and we have seen some high-scoring games. And that's the turnover from Leroux. Came off the big tackle that had been put in by Paco Lavino. Excellent defending by the playmaker, and Leroux makes no mistake and finishes it off. So less than a minute of play left. Right now it is the Spanish firmly ahead. Belmont Shaw trailing, haven't seen the try line, and they will be disappointed with their performance should they not be able to score in this match. They claim the kickoff well. Well, right now what we're actually seeing is just the intensity of one of the sides that competes in RB competitions. Is the try good? Javier Caron isn't claiming the try, so it'll be interesting to see what decisions made.
Well. Miss Wing Lee definitely consulted the touch judge behind the post and has awarded a try to Spain. Spain were not too sure, didn't look enthusiastic. I guess also the time is taking its toll on them, but good build-up, good run, good chase by Dan Weku, but certainly it was a try. Managed to put the ball down just before being knocked out of the field of play.
Yes, so Javier Caron finishes it off. The final whistle's gone, and if the kick is good, yeah, that's the final whistle. So Spain 33 points to 0. What a performance by the Spanish. Started a bit slow, but eventually breaking down that Belmont Shaw defense. Victorious. They are moving on in the competition. Spain 33, Belmont Shaw 0.